We'll do RWBY first, then we'll watch the tribute. Wow, this only has 16 million views. It's crazy how far independent animation has come. To think that this was considered like a big deal, and now you've got fucking, these glitch animations that, like, episode 2 of Amazing Digital Circus just hit 200 million views. Like, literally more than 10 times more successful than this. That's fucking crazy. Oh, God, the voice acting. Oh, God, the microphone quality. Oh, man. All right, we're in for it. Just get ready for everyone's mic is going to sound completely different. Most of them will sound like dog shit. Just be used to that. It's just a fact of life in this show.
Legends. Stories scattered through time. Mankind has grown quite fond of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains.
Yeah.
Forgetting so easily that we are remnants.
Joseph Campbell, The Hero's Journey. One time a guy wrote a book about how much all stories are exactly the same. And now we are inescapably going to repeat that knowledge ad nauseum.
Byproducts of a forgotten past. Man, born from dust, was strong, wise, and resourceful. But he was born into an unforgiving world.
Why it gotta be man? What about Woe Man?
Inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm.
I hate this cheap-ass looking Flash garbage.
These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void.
The void.
However, even the
Return man to the void.
Enough to ignite.
Wow, I don't remember this boring ass shit at all being the way this fucking starts.
Change. And in time, man's passion...
That was the Lucario fan. Is this first episode the one with the fight that's a tribute to the Cowboy Bebop movie? I don't know. Is it an episode of an independent animation on the internet? It probably has a reference to the Cowboy Bebop movie in it.
Resourcefulness and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was appropriately named Dust.
Yeah, Gary, exactly. You are not the Lord of the Rings. You have to have to be able to get away with doing an exposition dump at the start. Your exposition sincerely has to be interesting. I really do think Gundam gets away with it because the first thing Gundam tells you is like half of Earth's population died. This is like there was a void and man came from the void and went back to the void. I have no emotional connection to any of this. What does any of this mean to me? How does this connect to my reality? Gundam's like, imagine if like 100 years from now, like everyone was dead and we all live in space. Like, this is fucking boring.
Nature's wrath in hand, man lit their way through the darkness. And in the shadow's absence came strength, civilization, and most importantly, life. But even the most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die. And when they are gone,
that
return.
I mean, it looks like a PS2 game. The 3D looks a lot better than the 2D did. If that was the goal to like set you up to think that this looks good by making the opening just look like total dog shit, it did a good job. This looks like Persona 3 now.
So you may prepare your guardians.
That goofy ass walk.
Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
From dusk till dawn.
Or perhaps victory is in the simpler things.
Why would it be called From Dusk Till Dawn? I get, like, because there's the movie From Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk and dawn are two different times of day. Dust is not a time of day.
That you've long forgotten. Things that require a smaller.
What kind of dust are they? It looks like a coffee shop. Is that the dust, like coffee dust? It's a dust store. What kind of dust? Is dust like...
More honest soul.
They got tubes. They got those little transport tubes. They got crystals. So it's crystal dust. Crystal dust tubes. Okay. This is visual world building. It's like a candy store, but with crystals.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a dust shop open this late?
Please, just take my lien and leave.
Shh. Calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
That guy's voice is good. They're stealing dust. Okay, it's a dust
Crystals.
robbery.
Burnt, uncut.
I would probably have like, if I was like selling something like this, I'd have security. You know, like I wouldn't just be an old guy with a store full of precious mana or whatever the fuck this shit is.
All right, kid. Put your hands where I can see them. Hey, I said hands in the air.
I'm trying
You
to
got a death wish
listen
or
to
something?
Linkin Park.
Yes?
I said, put your hands in the air. Now.
This is the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle
Yes.
soundtrack, motherfucker.
Hey.
Was there a straight line from this to like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance though? Is this like how that happened? This actually is not as bad as I remember, by the way. I remember this being worse than it is. Maybe I was just more offended with it at the time. I mean, I'm sure this was a lot more painful to me when this was the most popular independent animation. When like this was like the hype shit everybody was talking about, and it's just like kind of a mid anime, you know, that looks like a PS2 cutscene.
Okay. Get her.
Get stomped. All right, very Soul Eater,
You were
but the scythe,
You were.
scythe acrobatics.
Well, Red, I think we can all
This is
say
not
it's been an
bad.
eventful evening.
No
And
real
as
tension.
much as
That
I'd
looks
love to stick around,
adorable.
I'm afraid this is where we part ways.
Get him.
You okay if I go after him? Hey!
Persistent.
End of the line, Red!
Yeah, it's very like this feels like the cutscene that like the overly long start of the game cutscene that I would eventually just hit skip because I fucking just want to play the game. You know, like I get tired of I don't need to see Dante beat up, you know, a room full of guys for like 7 minutes and just make me like want to be doing the game. You know, I just hit start and start fucking playing. That girl's got boobs. That was a pretty good shot. They definitely like nailed the poses. I think that's what this got the most right. It's just like badass looking poses, you know? Whoa. That was neat. I like that effect of like the darkness shrouding her and then the lights coming through that. Yeah, that looks cool. I super don't remember all this. I thought I've seen the first few episodes of this show on Crunchyroll like a decade ago.
You're a
Huntress? Can I have your autograph?
I hope you realize that your actions tonight will not be taken lightly, young lady. You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it!
If it were up to me, you'd be sent home with a pat on the back and a slap on the wrist. But there is someone here who would like
She's
to
like a dommy mommy.
Ruby Rose.
This guy looks like a guy with a
You
stinky penis.
have silver eyes.
Um,
So, where did you learn to do this?
Signal Academy?
They taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
Hate his
One
voice.
teacher in particular.
I see.
I like the girls' voices. I liked the bad guy's voice. I don't like this guy's voice. Sounds like an old nerd.
It's just that I've only seen one other scythe wielder of that skill before. A dusty old...
And he's
crow.
doing like this weird fucking gay-ass mid-Atlantic accent thing.
Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal. Complete garbage before he took me under his wing, and now I'm all like...
So I've noticed. And what is an adorable girl such as yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
Well, I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah. I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress, and I'm trying to become a huntress.
This dialogue scene has gone on way too fucking long. Like, there was a moment just now I realized I was paying more attention to the music because it kind of sounds like video game music. Like, it makes me feel like I'm jumping around in Fentrana Drifts in Metroid Prime or something, and like, I totally lost track of what the fuck they're talking about. Let me go back a little bit, see if I can follow this plot. Okay, he fed her
Just that I've
cookies.
only
She's
seen
fat.
One other scythe wielder of that skill before. A dusty old crow.
A dusty old crow. That's my uncle. Okay.
Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal.
He's
I was
called
complete
Crow.
garbage before he took me under his wing, and now I'm all like...
Yeah, see, bringing up this character without ever showing him. The reason I checked out because they started talking about somebody I don't care about and I'm not interested in and don't think I should be interested in because I have no reason to think it's really going to come up. This is not a way to make me interested in a character you're talking about. This is a way to make me completely zone out of the conversation being had. Also, she just starts like doing kung fu moves autistically for some reason. This is very strange.
So I've noticed. And what is an adorable girl such as yourself?
An adorable girl? What is an adorable girl such as yourself doing here?
Doing at a school designed to train warriors.
Well, I want to
I
be
hate
a
his
huntress.
You want to slay monsters.
Yeah.
No, I want to slay pussy.
I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress, and I'm trying to become a huntress because I want to help people. My parents always taught us to love others, so I thought, oh, may as well make her out of it. I mean, it's all right. My husband and huntresses are just so much more romantic.
If I'm meant to take in any of this information, I wish they would have presented it in a way that doesn't like insist it doesn't matter. This is the way that girls talk about stuff you don't care. Like, this is the way that stuff sounds when you're ignoring it because it's annoying. It's like they're doing it like it sounds like a joke. Like, it sounds like it's making fun of itself for not mattering. It's weird. This is a weird presentation of this scene.
Exciting, cool, you know?
Do you know who I am?
You're Professor Ozpin. You're the headmaster at Beacon.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything,
Ella said it really doesn't matter though, then why the fuck did they feel the need to write it into the motherfucking script?
Well, okay.
God, his voice.
Oh, I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me.
Thank God that scene is over. Okay, so this girl's her sister?
But I'm so proud.
They look nothing alike.
really, sis, it was nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible. Everyone at Beacon is gonna think you're the bee's
Like
knees.
adoptive sister,
I don't
the
wanna
bee's
be the
knees.
bee's knees, okay? I don't want to be any
Everybody's gonna think you're the bee's knees. I'll show you the bee's knees. Bam! Hold up. Bam! There's two of those motherfuckers.
kind of knees. I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees. What's with you?
I don't want to be the bee's knees. I don't want to be any kind of knees. I want to be a normal girl with normal knees. Sucks.
Aren't you excited?
Of course I'm excited. I got moved ahead 2 years.
I knew I remembered this being bad. The first half was not as bad as I remembered. This second half is exactly how I remember it being.
I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
But you are special.
The robbery was led by nefarious criminal Roman Torchwick, who continues to evade authorities. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please contact the Vale Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Cyril. In other news, this Saturday's Fauna civil rights protest turned dark when members of
Oh
the
my
White
God.
Fang disrupted the ceremony. The
Oh.
once peaceful organization.
That, I have to assume this is like a white nationalist organization. When I hear social unrest caused by a group called the White Fang, I'm like, oh, the KKK? They're supposed to be the black people? Wait, hold on. They're supposed to be Irish Americans who got denied jobs. H. Bomber Guy said, and he did the research. I'm never going to watch more of this show unless for some reason LaPusha keeps paying me to. So I'm only ever going to have as much context as you guys are giving me. And that's enough. It's hilarious.
Has now disrupted.
And yeah, she was literally doing the Trisha Takanawa voice from Family Guy.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is Glinda Goodwitch.
Oh.
You are among a privileged few who have received the honor of being selected to attend this prestigious academy. Our world is experiencing an incredible time of peace, and as future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task, and now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
Look, you can see signal from up here.
I'm on a boat.
I guess home isn't too far after all.
Beacon's our home now. Well, I guess the view isn't for everyone.
It was a nice moment while it lasted.
I wonder who we're gonna meet.
I just hope they're better than Bomb Boy. Oh, big gross! You have poop in your shoe! Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
This is exactly the experience of watching just the cutscenes in a shitty JRPG. Just take the trashiest, middle of the road JRPG you could think of. What an uneventful way to end the first episode. They're just kind of like, she's in school now. Okay, was there like a story? Like nothing happened, you know? Like there was no setup for a plot there. The OP rules play it. I'm afraid of copyright, but I guess I can.
They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Surprised when they
This is not really my genre, I will say.
find out that a warrior will soon run wild. Prepare for your greatest moments. Prepare for your finest hour.
No, it's fine. Very, very Sonic music to be. The singer was 14 at the time. Well, he did pretty good. Yeah, you know what? This kind of goes. What does this sound like? The way it's mixed reminds me of that song, like, in a world of human wreckage. It kind of reminds me of that mix. Combined with like a Tommy Heavenly song. I definitely think Soul Eater was a huge influence on this, and that the second OP probably contributed something. Fairy Blue.
Something I can skate to, smoking eighth to, pass around the room and drink a late to. Something I can bump to while I break you in. You see me grin, god damn it, boy, I'll never win. Yo, I'm down for gin and juice tonight. I'll let you bust up in my caboose tonight. Pass out late, wake up late, and drive up a mountainside for some peace.